everyone, this is Dhanjit Deka and I welcome you to my YouTube channel Chemistry Tutorial. So guys, in this video I'll be discussing about the previous year question paper that is asked based on percentage and profit and loss. All those questions from part A, that is general aptitude, will be solved here, and many theories will be discussed in this video. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, then subscribe our channel and press the notification bell, and if you like this video, then press the like button and share this video with your friends. Okay guys, without any further delay, let us start the video. So here is the question. This question asked in CSIR NET 2012 in December, and this question is from percentage. Okay, so in the question it is asked that 25% of a quantity is X% of that quantity. So what is the value of X? So what is given? 25% and 25% of the quantity. Suppose the quantity is Y. So this is equal to X% of Y. So it can be written as 25% and 25% into Y. So X by 100. 100 will cancel out 4. 25 Y will cancel by 4 is equal to X. So X equal to 6.25%. So out of this, the option A will be the correct one. So this question asked in CSIR NET 2013. So this is a question from percentage. So in the question it is given that there is a calendar of 2013 year. Okay, so the daily sheet of the calendar has an area of 10 into 10 centimeter. Okay, then it is said that there is a floor of dimension 5 meter into 7.3 meter. If all the daily sheets of the calendar, if it is spread over this floor, what percentage of this floor will be covered? Okay, 4 options are given here. So we have to find out first what is the total area of the daily sheets. Okay, the total area of the daily sheets will be 365, because in a year there will be 365 daily sheets in the calendar. So this would be the area, centimeter square. So, and we have to convert this area of the floor in terms of centimeter. So percentage of the floor covered, it will be this area divided by this area, 365 into 100 divided by 500 into 730 into 100%. So if we calculate this, then we'll get 10%. Okay, so out of this, which option will be correct? Option C will be the correct option. So this is a question from both, combined question from percentage and profit loss. Okay, so in this question it is given that there is a student who has buy a book from online shop at 20% discount. Okay, and his friend buys the same book of another copy at a fare of 192, paying 20% less than his friend. What is the full price of the book? So in this case there are two cases there. Okay, the first you consider the full price of the book. It is X rupees. Okay, so it is said that in the first boy has buy the book at 20% discount on this price. So 20% discount on this price would be 80% of X. Okay, 80% of X means 80 divided by 100 into X, which is equal to 4X divided by 5. So this is the price paid by first boy. Okay, in the second case, it is said that his friend buy another copy of that book fair for 192 rupees, and this 192 rupees, this price is 20% less than this price. So 20% less than this price would be 80% of. So 80% of 4x divided by 5, this is equal to 192. Since price of the book by the second boy, buying by the second boy would be 192. So if we calculate this one, so it would be 5 by 4 by 5 into x 192. So if we calculate this one, then we will get x equal to 300. So the full price of the book would be 300 rupees. So out of these 4 options, which option will be correct? The option B will be the correct option. So this is a question. This question asked in CSIR NET 2014 in June. Okay, in June session it is asked. So in the question it is asked that a merchant buys equal number of shirt and trousers, and he pays total of 38,000 rupees. If the cost of 3 shirt, if it is 800 and that of a trouser is 1000, then how many shirt were bought by the merchant? So in the question it is given that a merchant buys equal number of shirt and trousers. So let us consider numbers of shirts and trouser are y and y. Okay, so it is said that the cost of 3 shirt it is 800 and cost of 1 trouser it is 1000 rupees. So cost of 1 shirt will be 800 divided by 3 rupees. So cost of 1 trouser, it is given that how much? 1000 rupees. So from this data we can write y into 800 divided by 3 plus 1000 into, this is the cost of 1 trouser, into total number of trouser. This is equal to the total cost of the both trouser and shirt. So how much rupees has been paid by the merchant? It is 38,000. So if we solve this, then we will get a value of y that will be equal to 30. So that merchant has bought 30 number of shirt and 30 number of trousers. So out of 4 options, the option B will be the correct one. So this question asked in CSIR NET 2040 in chemical science in June session. The question it is given that 450 gram of coffee, 50 gram of sesori, I don't know what the substance it is, 50 gram of sesori is added, and it is a mixture is made, and this mixture is weight about 500 gram. Out of this 500 gram mixture, 100 gram is taken out. 100 gram is taken out, and with this 100 gram again how much? 5 gram of sesori is again it is added, then it is made 105 gram of mixture. This is the new mixture. Okay, this mixture would be a new mixture. So it is asked that what would be the rounded percentage of sesori in this new mixture. So you see, in this 100 gram of this mixture, there would be how much? 90 gram of coffee and 10 gram of what? Sesori. So in this mixture there would be 15 gram of sesori, total of 15 gram of sesori. So percentage of sesori in the new mixture, this would be 15 divided by 105 into 100 percentage. So if we calculate this one, then we will get 14.28%, which is equal to the approximately equal to the this C option. Okay, so this will be the calculation. So our correct option will be the option C. So this is a question asked from percentage at 2000 in CSN at 2014 in the June. Now it is asked in the December season. So in the question it is said that a person sells two objects. Suppose A and B, two objects are sold, and both the objects are sold at a selling price of 1035 and 1035 rupees. Okay, and it is said that at the first object he suffers 10% loss, whereas in the second object he get 15% profit. So what will be his total profit or loss, total gain or loss? So from this option you can say that the total selling price would be 2070 rupees. Okay, because both the selling price of both the objects are equal. So total selling price would be 2070. So in this case, though it is not mentioned in the question, you have to consider that the cost price of both the objects are equal. You have to consider the same cost price. Let us consider the cost price, it is X. Okay, cost price of the objects are X. So in the first case you can write, since it is you are selling the price at selling the object at 1035 rupees and suffering 10% loss. So 10% loss means 90% of X equal to 1035. Whereas in this case you can write 115 divided by 100 into X equal to 1035. So in this case you consider X1, here it is X2. Okay, both the cost price will be different, X1 and X2. So X1 would be how much? It would be 900 and X2 would be 1150. So total cost price will be summation of total cost price it is 900 plus 1150, which is equal to 2050. So this is the cost price, where it is the selling price. Since selling price it is greater than the cost price, so the person is in the profit. Okay, so total profit would be 2070 minus 2050, which is equal to 20 rupees. He get 20 rupees profit. So percentage of profit would be 20 divided by cost price 2050, which is equal to less than 1%. Okay, so out of the 4 options, which one option will be correct? The option 2 will be the B option will be the correct option. So this is a question from percentage, and this question asked in CSIR 2014 in December season. The question, it is said that 20% of a student of a particular course get jobs within 1 year of the passing, and it is said that 20% of the remaining students get job by the end of second year of passing. And it is also said that after 2 years 16 students are still jobless, and it is asked to find out how many students are there in the course. So let us consider total student. It is X. Total number of students, it is X. So after first year, it is said that how many students out of this after first year, 20% get jobs, okay, and 80% remaining jobless. Again, it is said that after second years, out of this 80% jobless, 20% get jobs and 80% get remain jobless. And this jobless person, it is 16 students. So from this we can write 80% of X is equal to 60. So from this we can write 80 divided by 80 divided by 80 into X into 60. So 0 0 0 0 will go on, there will be 2. So X equal to 25. So there are 25 students in the course, total of 25 students in the course. So out of these 4 options, which option will be correct? Option C will be the correct one. So this is the question from percentage and profit and loss. Okay, both the concepts are combined here. So this question asked in the physics in December 2015. The question, it is said that there is a shopkeeper who purchases a product at 100 rupees and sells it by making 10% profit. Again, the customer resell it to the same shopkeeper at a loss of 10%. In this dealing, what is the shopkeeper makes? Okay, so let us see what is the process. There is a shopkeeper and there is a customer. Shopkeeper buy a product, purchase a product at a rupees of 100 rupees. Okay, cost price of a product is 100 rupees. So it sell it to a customer by making 10% profit. So in this case, selling price would be 110. Again, this customer sell this product to this shopkeeper again. So in this case, cost price would be 110, because this time it has become shopkeeper. The customer becomes shopkeeper. So he sells it to this shopkeeper by 10% at a loss of 10% loss. So what would be the selling price in this case? So this selling price we have to find out, and it is said that what is the loss or profit in this dealing by the shopkeeper. Okay, so first we have to find out this selling price. So percentage of loss or profit. First we consider the profit. Okay, cost price minus selling price divided by cost price into 100. So profit, percentage of profit would be this is at 10% loss. Okay, so we have to consider the percentage of loss. So it is equal to the 10% loss, and in this case, loss will be cost price minus selling price. So loss, it is 10% loss. Cost price, it is 110, and selling price we have to find out, and cost price, it is 110. This will cancel out and we will have 11 equal to 110 minus selling price. So selling price would be 99, so it is 99 rupees. So total profit, the shopkeeper will be in the profit because his cost price, it is 100 rupees. Again he is buying that object at 99 rupees. Okay, so total profit will be this 110 minus 99 equal to 11 rupees. So out of the 4 options, which option will be correct? Option B will be the correct one. So here is a question. This question asks from percentage and profit and loss. So in this question it is given that a vendor is selling articles having cost price of 100 rupees. Okay, a vendor is selling 12 articles, one per month for a year. That is 12 articles he is selling, one per month. Okay, so cost price of these articles are 100 rupees, and it is said that for the first month he was selling the articles at a premium price, and for the last 4 months he was selling at the sale price at a half of the premium price. So at the end of the year he get 20% profit. So what is the price of the premium? So premium price of the article. So 4 options are given. So in the question it is given that 20 articles are selling by the vendors, one per month. For the first 8 months he was selling the articles at premium price, suppose X, and for the second 4 months he was selling at the sale price, and this sale price is half of the premium price. This is given in the question. And at the end of the year he was making 20% profit, total of 20% profit. So total selling price would be, so selling price of these 12 articles would be, selling price, it would be 12 into 100, since 12 articles are there, 12 into 100 and 20% of 1200, 1200 plus 2, so it would be 1440 rupees. So this is the selling price of all the articles. Okay, now you see, for the 8 month he was selling at a premium price, and for the 4 month he was selling at a sale price. So you can write here x, 8 into x and 4 into x by 2 is equal to 1440. So 10x equal to 1440 and x equal to 144 rupees. So this is the premium price. So out of the 4 options, option B will be the correct one. So this is a question from both percentage and profit and loss. It is generally from income tax problem, and this question asked in CSIR NET 2016 in June, chemical science. The question, it is given that a person is paying income tax at a rate of R% for the first 2 lakhs, and then at a rate of R plus 10% for the income exceeding 2 lakhs. Okay, suppose you consider total income of a person, total income, it is X rupees. Okay, So it is said that for the 2 lakhs, he was paying income tax at a rate of R%, and for the exceeding 2 lakhs he was paying income tax at a rate of R plus 10%. Okay, this was given in the question. It is also said that if the total tax paid at a R plus 5% of the total income, what is the total income? As a total, he was paying R plus 5% of income tax. So what will be the total income? So from this we can write what? R%, that is R divided by 100 into 2 lakhs plus R plus into X minus 2 lakhs is equal to, this is the total income tax. Okay, this would be how much? R plus 5% of X. So if we simplify this one, we can get R by 100 into 2 lakhs X R 100 plus 10x divided by 100, 2 lakhs into R by 100 minus 2 lakhs divided by 100 into 10 XR divided by 100 plus 5x divided by 10. Okay, so this would be the simplified equation. So out of this simplified equation, you see these XR divided by 100, it will be cancelled out by this XR divided by 100. Again you see this much and this much will cancel out, so you will be left with 10x divided by 100 minus 5x. This 5x divided by 100 you transfer this side, and you write how much this term transfer to that side of the equation into 10. Okay, so if you solve this one, you will get x equal to this much, that is 4 lakhs. Okay, so out of this would be the total income of the person. So out of the 4 options, which option will be correct? Option 4 will be the correct. Okay guys, I hope you have understood all the questions I have discussed here. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section below. And if you are new to this channel, then subscribe our channel, press the notification bell so that you will get notified once I uploaded any video on this channel. And if you like this video, then press the like button and share this video with your friends. Okay guys, see you in the next video. Thank you.